Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. As per the usual, I am Chabble S. Chabble. Greetings and salutations, and welcome back. As you can see, we are back in the Minecraft world, celebrating the 5th month of our server. And as I said last time, we got a whole bunch more to explore. There's been a little bit of a gap, but yeah. So we're at the 1,000 block safe house on the East Rail, Sky Rail. So we're going to venture up, and I'm going to take you to the area where I've been working on for the last 3 months. Because I decided I'm going to hollow out a mountain, and so I can go find my redstone resources, so I have the ability to continue the Sky Rails, because eventually it's going to be all... It's going to be a safe house every 1,000 blocks, but this is the East safe house for the most part. If you're enjoying the content, please give it a like. And if you want to keep updated, please subscribe to the channel. And yeah, all that fun stuff. Today is also Small Business Saturday, November 30th. So if you're out and about today in this weathery-ish particular, be sure to support your local small businesses, because it's their big day per se. So yep, this is the East house. We I think the glass house, so just glass floors and all that fun jazz. And eventually we'll go further out. But while Baron and Fazgan's been working up and down, I've been working out and around. So without further ado, let's start heading that direction. And we've been over here a little bit prior, but there's been a lot of work since then. I came into realization I actually been practicing running raids over here, because we had the idea of running a raid where the iron farm was, so we could literally just not have to pick up a finger and let the world decipher its all of the items and remove the raids and all that fun jazz. Unfortunately, we failed to realize that we've done so much burying and tunneling in that area that all of the illagers were getting lost in the catacombs. So there would be 15 to 20 minutes that we would be waiting for like one guy, and we had to go find him. So it became not a great idea for that particular place. So I decided to, over here in the Badlands, I was going to make a raiding base per se. And I've done 6 raids here so far, and it's been very fruitish. Lots of items, lots of gear, and lots of coinage for the villagers and so on and so forth. So, but yeah, eventually we'll start heading into here. But over here is kind of the big area I've been working on. I've been taking this mountain range and going all the way down in an attempt to hollow it out and then begin to start grinding for redstone so I can continue the rail lines going. Because yes, there is a more efficient way of using the redstone, but I like the sleek lure without the red torches, because the red torch is good as switches. However, the torch light will still, the redstone torch won't be enough light, and bad guys will still summon. So that's why I use the red blocks, even though it's more cost to get to them. It's cleaner and lets the actual lights work functionally. Let's say, is that sugarcane? But yeah. But as you see, we when you first saw there, we started our bamboo, we got a couple trees going, and you notice we have that little hut there floating, and you see below it we have an entire item farm. So we're gonna go up top here a quick second, and we have one of our librarians, because we are in the process of attempting to get more books and a bunch of other stuff. to get our mending books going. So we would launch a raid from here, and then have all of the illagers. Sorry, my C-stick's messed up at the moment, so it'll make me do a lot of double walking. So the illagers will try and go after said villager, and they will fall primarily to the deep. And this will kill essentially everything that falls down it. It will leave the illagers and their ravengers with a half a heart. So it makes it very easy to remove and eliminate the enemies without actually putting yourself in damage-wise. But this is just the random ones. When nighttime happens, all of this starts getting ridiculous amounts of items. Right here is where we are getting all of our armor and gear from the raids. And you can see we got a large selection of stuff from them. But this goes back up into... excuse me. Excuse me. This goes up into where I've been functioning. So it looks very open, to say the least. We'll get up on the rooftop and show you a better overview, and then we'll take a ride through. But all you can see, that entire area is inside that mountain. It's been hollowed out. And you can see it goes all the way back to all the way to the other side. And then we turn the corner and it goes all of the rest of the way. So we're going to hop back over to the entrance port. I also added another add-on to the world, an EXP essentially storage device. So we got a bunch of stuff set up for that. So we'll hop back in. And we'll hop in the robot and we'll run around. Yeah, here's our EXP gatherer. We just kind of just sit over there and it saves our levels for us. So, just took out 14 levels. And then if we wanted if we wanted levels back, we just get the wrench. And click on it. And we have 27 levels of 60 stored. So we'll put that back in the inventory, then we'll head out. But we've done all of this area. I think this is 100 by 200, give or say. So this has all been done with the mining robot. And we've been going the rats, or you'll see our resources available here shortly. Got a couple pathways we did because we found little nooks and crannies. But we're going to continue down over here, avoiding some of the stuff. We have some pits per se, and this is where a lot of the all the work is collected. See here, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 8, 12, 24, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That's 25 double chests of sheer cobblestone. We have 2, 4, 8 box of terracotta. We have 12 boxes of orange terracotta. 8 of coal. 8 of gold. for a second. I'm kind of short. We have all that gold. We have 8 double chests for iron, 8 double chests for copper. We have 8 double chests for redstone, 8 double chests for lapis, 8 double chests for, I think, stone, dirt, and all that other fun stuff. We'll hop back in the robot. And we'll take this pathway down. That was a good shot. But we have this entire pathway that was all mined out. Because we'll eventually, you're going to go down to probably level 30 or level 20. And we'll harvest all the resources available down there. And that will help us fulfill our redstone quota so we can continue on. There's a couple of places that lead down into smaller areas that we'll eventually explore. But it all sets up, there will be a rail line that will eventually go in the back here. I think I can jump this. Oh, I need to step up once. So we'll throw in... And this pathway will lead directly through the other mountain and into our, essentially, our docking area to transfer items, because like I said, there will be a power rail here and it will be easier to flow all the items through. So we're going to hop back inside now. Let's see. And like I said, we're eventually going to go. We're going to go further down, and we'll start extending the rails. But yeah, it's just that's what kind of I've been up to. Everybody else has been doing their building. I've just been grinding horrifically. And the thing I just finished the other day is we are trying to get books of mending, and I had one. But during one of the raids, one of the villagers that were selling mending books was eventually caught up by the illagers, which will happen on occasion. But we have... We have a couple there. We have 4 of them in there, and we'll eventually, like I said, we'll eventually get more. But we'll have, we'll keep switching out until we get what we want. And it leads, actually let's hit the bed for a second.
Respawn point set.
Take a quick nap. You know, like I said, we got a couple guys that well, eventually, like I said, we got a couple book buyers. And it leads, the back door leads to one of the other villages, not so far, so I can easily get access to more villagers and actually give them work. So that leads us to one of theirs. I haven't found any spawning holes as of yet, but I still have lots to go down. Well, yeah, so that's kind of what I've been up to mostly. There hasn't really been much updates downstairs over, like Fazin I think has the most work done, but he's just more of, he found a secondary spawner, so he's been trying to link pathways to those multiple venues. Oh yeah. So lots of grinding on this side of the field. And like I said, we have a lot more work to do, but eventually we will get more done. And we've expanded our area down here. So this is all the terracottas from around. And set up multiple stuff. I have to transfer all this stuff out, because there's a whole bunch of stuff here that hasn't really been, it's just been storing since I got the bigger storage. Now I can just transfer everything out. Oh, I gotta replant a tree up there. Do I still have my saps? Yeah, I'll plant that tree up there. And like I said, we'll keep the grinding going. But this video is a little shorter than I expected, but it is what it is. Like I said, there's been a lot of work done, but it's a little easy to show. But progress is still being made. And we got some great clips coming up as well in the shorts from our grinding sessions over here. But that's going to do it for us. I thank you all for coming back out to the channel. Keep supporting small business. And until next time, this is Cubble S. Cubble saying, have a good night, and we shall see you in the next one.